Hi, I'm Professor Delonix, and today we're here at Fort Cooper State Park for Togedemaru Spotlight Hour. Fort Cooper State Park is about 3 miles south of Inverness, Florida. It's 710 acres large with 3 primitive hiking sites, trails. They're called the Sand Loop Trail, the Dogwood Trail, and the Fort Site Trail. But in addition to hiking, there's also a playground, a 60-person pavilion, and 4 primitive campground sites that can accommodate up to 33 people. Fort Cooper State Park is even a Florida bird and wildlife designated site. So I expect to see a lot of different variety of animals in here. The website here says that we could see white-tailed deer, wild turkey, possums, bobcats, owls, herons, and a variety of other birds. And also at the time that we'll be walking, maybe some bats. So that'll be interesting. But let's go see how Pokemon Go is in here. Togedemaru was advertised as 2 times catch Stardust, so a lot of players interpreted that to mean it was going to be 2 times catch Stardust, plus the three times catch Stardust that was in the event, plus the 1.5 times Stardust that you get from a star piece. That would make the total amount of Stardust that we were looking for today 9 times Stardust. But unfortunately that didn't happen. So the main thing that today the bonus is just the same as Strength of Steel, and it's going to be with the star piece 4.5 times catch Stardust. So that's good enough for me. For Togedemaru Spotlight Hour, I have 3 goals. My first goal is to walk the Dogwood Trail. My second goal is to take in this beautiful Lake Holathlikaha. It's a 120-acre lake that a lot of wildlife feed off of. And then my last goal is to collect 300,000 Stardust. Let's see how many Pokemon it takes to do that, but hopefully at least 300,000 Stardust. Togedemaru Spotlight Hour has officially started. I'm actually 3 minutes late, but I shouldn't miss out on too much. I had to restart my app. I looked at what was there and there was nothing there. There it goes. All right, before I start catching, let me get these star pieces going and my incense going. 1 star piece, 1 incense, and this is one of my favorite new features. Just add another star piece there. Now, real quick before I catch any, let's look at the number of Pokeballs I have. I have 373 Ultra Balls, 103 Great Balls, and 76 Pokeballs. Really low on Pokeballs. I should get a lot more. I'm really low. But I expect that I should use almost all of these today for this event, just to try to quickly catch all these Pokemon. So, all right, here I go. Let's catch them all quick. One of the last ones here. Let's get moving. If I ever run out of spawns to catch, I've stacked a bunch of research tasks that should get me through any lull that I walk through today. See what happened there where the screen froze. If that ever happens to you, That's why it's important to have a saved encounter always sitting there, because if you won't have to restart the app. All you have to do is go straight to that saved encounter, and it sort of resets the game to allow you to click on more wild spawns. I'm sure it'll happen a few times today. Usually when my phone gets a little hot, and it's hot in Florida, happens all the time, that glitch happens all the time. So I have to be ready to get to the fix. So make sure you save a Pokemon on your research stack. Try not to throw these balls so far. All right, that's that. Let's get a move on. Lake Holathlikaha is beautiful. I think it's just worth the trip to come out here just to see the lake. Yeah, I've got to focus on not throwing this ball so far. I'm throwing it way too far. And of course, Togedemaru is a pain in the butt to catch. I hope you guys can hear those birds. They're like almost barking at each other. Togedemaru are a pain in the neck to catch. I've been hitting them with great throws and with an ultra ball, and they're still not getting in there. So, if you're going to be doing Togedemaru Spotlight Hour after me, bring your patience with you, because you're going to need it. And lots of high-level Pokeballs. Togedemaru is the hedgehog-like Pokemon, and in Ultra Moon's Pokedex, it says that Togedemaru's capacity to produce electricity is somewhat limited. So it gets charged up by letting lightning strike it. I guess that explains its low CP. Dogwood Trail. Yes, I just threw an Ultra Ball at a Magikarp. It's 3 times catch Stardust. What do you want me to do? Of course, just now I remember that research Pokemon have a much higher catch rate, so I should not be using my Ultra Balls there. But oh well. So I switched over to Great Balls real quick. This marsh is abuzz with life. Togedemaru's Pokedex entry in Ultra Moon, it makes me think about when Pokemon abilities are going to be implemented in Pokemon Go. Like, what are some other somewhat limited Pokemon that will become powerful one day too? So whenever, I bet whenever Togedemaru gets his ability, he's gonna find a whole new playability in all these Go Battle Leagues. So I'm excited for Pokemon abilities to come Before I head out of Fort Cooper State Park, let's do a quick recap of what I got today. Starting with my Stardust total. I now have 2,092,803 Stardust. I now have walked 10,122 kilometers and caught 318,200 Pokemon and visited 182,843 Pokestops, and I now have 514,476,695 XP. And of the Pokemon I caught today, this amount, I've caught 274 Togedemaru today. One thing I noticed though, playing through here, is that only very few of all of the signs are nominated for Pokestops. So one thing I'm definitely gonna have to do here is come through and record a Wayfarer day where I just come through and I'm gonna submit 40, at least 40, and hopefully I get somebody else to come out here with me, 40 or more new stops. Then this place can be a total Pokemon Go paradise, as if it's not already, because it's pretty awesome already, but there's a lot of potential here too. Well, thanks for joining me today for Togedemaru Spotlight Hour. I had a ton of fun. I don't know if it was the most productive Spotlight Hour I've ever had, but this is a beautiful state park, just park in general. And I barely walked through half of the shortest trail today, the Dogwood Trail. So I have a feeling we're gonna have more videos at this particular park in addition to the Wayfarer video that I just talked about. Well, until next time, you can watch another one of my videos here or try one of my professor's practice shorts over here.